Hey everybody, welcome to Kabbalistic. My name is Scott. If this is your first time viewing some of our videos or on our page, we deal here with the practical application of what you received, Kabbalah. Listen, this is a real topic. I only deal with real life things. I'm never going to teach you or repeat anything that I haven't personally experienced, that I haven't personally tried. And I would love for you to adopt that life philosophy where you don't believe anything unless you personally experienced it, including this video. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how to correct adversarial positions. The first thing you need to understand is that nothing has to be adversarial, okay? If it becomes adversarial, it's because you have a conflict within you that needs to be settled. Those conflicts are the same things that pop up when you're trying to concentrate and these thoughts just pop into your mind. For example, if you're driving down the road and you have a bit of OCD and these horrible things, these play out in your mind, this is the same thing that makes you react when someone challenges your belief system, which gives you a position within reality. So when they challenge your belief system and your position within reality, it triggers an adversarial response. It has to be dealt with at the root, and how you deal with it at the root is very simple. You have to change your automatic thought process, which I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, so just to get into it just a little bit more, I need you to loosen your grip on what you believe is reality. Understand that everybody is just doing the best that they can. When someone comes and gives you a different point of view, you need to adopt the philosophy of this is just a suggestion. And suggestions are great. Doesn't mean you have to take the suggestion, or it doesn't mean you have to apply the suggestion. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means it's a different aspect or point of view than yourself. As a Kabbalist, I believe there's only one consciousness we all share, and each person that comes into your view is just a different aspect of yourself. You're basically exploring the reality that you've created. So I'm going to explain to you real quick how to change your automatic thought, okay? If you need more information on what I'm about to tell you, watch the rest of the videos on Kabbalistic, which is right now the YouTube page, okay? Here we go. So, understand when someone comes up to you and triggers this response out of you, it is a challenging of your perception of your reality, your position in it. So it's better not to have a position, okay? It's always better to be neutral, to be Shiva, to be neutral, to be nothing and fluid of the mind, okay? Because they can't hurt you and they can't kill you, all right? So I'm going to show you now how to change it. It's very simple. If you want to change your life philosophy and your automatic thought process, and if you want to change the way that you react without thought, here's how you do it. 5 minutes before you go down to sleep, okay, is the key to everything. The worst thing that you can do is go over all of what you think are problems, watch a TV show, especially a violent TV show, drink, do drugs, whatever it is, and then fall asleep. And let me explain why. When you fall asleep each night, that sleep is a form of death to the avatar. All the ancient scripture tells us at the time of regular death, or the time you die, and stay with me, I'm not going off topic. The time you die, where you go next is where you put your concentration and where you put your heart, which is feeling. That's where you're going to go next, the next dream of life. Okay, so when you go to sleep at night, 5 minutes before you go to sleep, any thought that you have in your mind and feeling is going to govern what happens when your avatar resurrects the next day when you wake up is going to then completely govern your reality, how you think, how you react, and how you feel, physically and mentally. It's indisputable. Don't believe me? When I'm done with this video, I want you to test it. So, if you want to change your whole life and not just the fact that people keep coming into your reality and challenging your position in it, what you need to do is create the perfect reality, the perfect dream of life 5 minutes before you go to sleep. How do I do that? Here's how you do it. Say you had an adversarial position in the workplace or at home, doesn't matter, anywhere. Let's just call it workplace for now, though. It's easy. And you want to never experience that again. What you have to do 5 minutes before you go to sleep is you have to close your eyes, picture that same workplace, picture the same people that it became adversarial with, or position or situation. And I want you to feel the feeling of success and the feeling of things that went perfectly at the workplace all day. I want you to snap a photo in your mind with the feeling backing it of the end of the day and that person that you had it out with. I want you to have a conversation with them. Now, it's got to be in the first person. What I mean by that is you have to be looking at them through your own eyes, and they have to be looking at you, to your face. You have to see their face. You can scan your hands in the imaginary act. And I want you to have a conversation with them of the most absolutely hilarious, funny, beautiful, loving, with unconditional love. I want you to, no matter how hard it is, I want you to unconditionally love them in this snapshot scene in your mind, okay? 5 minutes before you go to bed, or it doesn't work. Has to be the last thoughts in your mind before you fall asleep. So with the person or people that's very difficult to deal with and makes your life hell, I want you to imagine that scene with you, the complete opposite what had happened in the workplace that caused the issue in the first place. Everything running smooth, harmony, flow, laughter, joy, unconditional love, compassion. I want you to feel the feelings of all of this as you have. It's just a still snapshot picture with you, with these feelings on how everything is blissful and great and perfect. Okay. So as you do that, I want you to say to them, I love you. I want you to say to them, this is amazing. And I'm so glad that everything is going perfect. And I want them to repeat it back at you. And I want you to have the feeling of relief. This is the key to the whole thing. If you don't have the feeling of relief that your workplace is 100% beautiful, that it is perfect, you love your job, you just can't wait to go to work, you can't wait to experience the people at work, you love what you do, you need to have the relief of that feeling, and the shot needs to be at the end of the day, meaning like this. Imagine a loved one walking through the door after you understood there was a car accident down the road. They walk through the door and you have a feeling of relief. Whew. Okay? That's the feeling that has to accompany this snapshot in your mind. Okay? It has to be in the first person, and it has to be something that you believe. It has to be a believable act that everything has gone right in your life, that everything is just perfect with the job. Okay? Now, because I don't want the video to get too long. I want you to try this. I don't want you to believe me. Tonight, before you go to bed, you're going to remember this video that you watched. I want you to imagine a scenario in your mind at the end of your workday where it was the complete opposite of what triggered you, or your home, or wherever you're at, that triggered your concept of reality, you challenged it. I want you to do what I told you. Unconditional love is the feeling that accompanies the feeling of relief. I want you to have the feeling that everything is perfect. And I want you to fall asleep in it. Right before you fall asleep, I want you to let it go. You don't want to lose control of that scene. You're going to find, and I don't want you to believe me, I want you to test this. It's Hebrew mysticism at its core. It's unbelievable. It works. Passed down through the ages, and truth. Okay? The next morning you're going to wake up and you're going to immediately notice that the feelings of anxiety and anger that were conflicts within you, that everybody made you mad the day before, everything is a problem that goes against your belief system, which makes up your reality. And anything that challenges that or makes you learn something new is a problem. That is all going to disappear. You're going to do this for 3 days. 3 consecutive days. And you're going to see the first day things are going to change. Second day things are going to change for the better. And the third day you're going to be a complete different person. Okay? Now, this video is accompanied by many videos that'll help you get through life. You're going to watch videos that I do on Genesis 1, more in depth in this reality creation. But you don't have to go there right now. I want you just to test this. And if you like what you've heard, and you've tested it and it works, I want you to subscribe to my channel and share the video. Because at the end of the day, when we study all these things and we go to these seminars, and we study Kabbalah, I've spent 5 years in seminary school, and we do all of these beautiful things. It comes down to the one thing that all human beings want. What is that? What do all human beings want? Bliss, happiness, the feeling of joy, a good life experience. That's why I make these videos. I make these videos because I am changing the collective reality to what I've imagined it to. All right. If you need more information on that, watch some more of my videos. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was useful information. I hope that you can share it. But just if it goes against some of your belief system, what I want you to do is take what you can and leave the rest in peace. All right. I love you. Test it. Don't believe me. And I hope you subscribe. I hope to see you again. All right. Thanks.